Holsford. I'm an eDiscovery project manager. So I've done music all my life. I took piano lessons.
Sorry, again, because you're going through puberty. You went through puberty right before our eyes, Eric.
I've had music in my life all my life. I grew up with a very musical family. I took piano lessons that I hated as a kid. Went to clarinet, did the drums, went to tenor sax. But I always sang throughout life. I was in Youth Mormon Tabernacle Choir growing up. I did church stuff. And when I moved to New York, I didn't have that. So I sought it out and I found Empire State Men's Chorus. And one of the nice things about it, was that release again that I didn't know I needed to have that musicality. It just sort of brings a different culture or outlet to your life. So I've been with them. For a few years. It took a few years off, and then I've been back with them for a few years again. It's a great group of men that are very talented. The musicality's there. I'm myself probably less musical than some of them, but it's a nice way to get out there and not be at work and just sort of hone in on some of different talents and bring that into my life. Well, one of the things is that it's not really an escape, right? So I'm actually serving on the board there. So I work with I'm the grants chair. I have some responsibilities there too. So one of the nice things about it is that I can apply the things that I do at work and some project management and some organizational aspects of it, reaching out to new people, giving back to the public, how we receive. And so tying that into what I do on a day-to-day, it's not that big of a stretch. So it's kind of nice to go out and sing with these extended part of my family. It's really a good experience to just be part of that. Absolutely, it's very much a team effort. There's a lot of collaboration going on with working here and working with the different team members, the analysts, the systems, working together to give a good deliverable, right? So whether it's here with my work and with my projects and with my teams and applying that collaboration aspect, that choirs, we're basically just using different systems as male voices. So bring that collaboration in to, blend and to listen and to pay attention and to, there's a little bit of discipline that goes into making sure you're getting it right, but also keeping the musicality and the fun with it.
Any of those guys, do they know what an STR is?
I think an STR would mean something different to those guys. I don't know what it would mean, but definitely not search term report. Well, I think it's also just getting the big picture, right? So at every beginning of every new project, you have to understand the partner and the team that you're working with and the project at hand, and just sort of getting that big picture, understanding it, and then starting with best practices and moving from there. And in the chorus, it's, sort of, I'm a memorizer, so I start with sight reading, and if I get as far as I can with that, but I end up seeing my part to the best that I can as a memorizer, and as long as the notes are right and we sing well, then we have a good result. You treat old processes and old data different than old music and the new modern music, and so one of the things that you have to do in both aspects is you have to respect what was there before you, and then do your best with what's new in front of you. So.
Well, that's deep. Because you can't apply modern techniques to old, classical stuff. Similarly, you can't do that with old legacy data.
Right.
Apply tools and techniques. That's good, Eric. That's a good question. That was a good. Well, I wish I'd asked that question.
I'm at a great firm, but the choir is what needs the help. It's nonprofit. EmpireCityMen'sChorus.org. If you want to come to our concerts, you feel like you need to donate to the culture of our day. Art is a living form, and we do our best to give it back to the public.